a few days ago, Marvel Rivals released to the world, and it's pretty good. It has a stacked roster of 33 heroes and villains you can choose from, and it's already been leaked that we got more on the way, like I think Jean Grey, Emma Frost, the Fantastic Four, Ultron, Blade. Now don't get me wrong, I like what we got and I like what we got coming, but there are a few characters that aren't in the game or have been leaked that I think should just be there. So I'm just going to list off a bunch of characters that I think would be fun to throw in here or that I think should just already be here. I think it's a little crazy that we got Luna Snow, but we don't have fucking Daredevil. No hate to Luna Snow. I do like Luna Snow, but let's just go ahead and kick this list off and start off with our boy. The only thing I have against the game so far is that Daredevil is not in it. I feel like he's a lot of people's top 3 favorite Marvel characters behind Spider-Man and Wolverine, typically. So the fact that we got Swordmaster as Iron Fist and Luna Snow, and we don't have Daredevil, but we got Jeff the Shark, is insane. And I just want to see Daredevil because he's my favorite. And keeping in line with the street level heroes, the next hero I'm going to say is Luke Cage. I feel like he'd just slot right in. Everybody likes Luke Cage, bro. Bulletproof man, big strong, nice tank vanguard. He'd slot right in. As long as they don't use that ugly ass fucking gang war design, that shit is nasty. Another street level guy I love, Shang-Chi. He needs to get some love in a video game. Y'all are pushing him for the movies. He just got a pretty good run in the comics that I wish didn't end, but here we are. I just want him because he's fun. That's really it. Kinda teetering out of the street level heroes. I'm gonna say She-Hulk. I don't really know how to classify her as like a huge Avengers character. I mean, she is an Avenger, but like she's also just a fucking lawyer. I know she's kind of polarizing now, but I like She-Hulk. And nobody's going to be bitching when they're looking at She-Hulk's ass. Next up, I'm going to say War Machine. Just Iron Man with a fucking shoulder machine gun. Just give me it. Give me it. We want it. I want it at least. I don't care if anybody else wants it. It's Iron Man with a shoulder machine gun. Next up, I want another like big space character, or at least, you know, a big Avenger. So I'm going to say Monica Rambeau, or Photon, or Pulsar, or Captain Marvel, or whatever they want to decide to call her. She's been all of them, and she's really cool, so I'll put her in the game. Another cool space character we could put in there is Nova, Richard Rider, huge space cop man. He's just shooting lasers at everybody. He'd basically just be another Iron Man, but I really don't care. I could also give or take whether or not it's Richard Rider or Sam Alexander. It really doesn't matter to me. And while we're at it, talking about space people, let's just round out that Guardians of the Galaxy roster and give us Drax and Gamora, just for the sake of having the whole team. Ghost Rider would be fun. If anything, just for the sake of his MVP screens and his motorcycle. That's all I really got to say about him. I could also give or take whichever one they choose for Ghost Rider. And if it's Robbie Reyes, then I guess the MVP screens will be fun with his car. I also think it's a little weird that Spider-Man 2099 is not in the game. And a lot of the maps are kind of centered around the Spider-Verse in 2099. So just, you know, synergy. Moving over to the X-Men side of things, I think Silver Samurai would be pretty cool. You know, he's big, he's silver, he has a sword, and he can cut through anything because of his mutant ability. What? That's cool as shit, dude. I think Cable would also be a great addition to the game. I mean, it is a shooter. He is like the most prominent Marvel character with a gun that doesn't have a skull on his chest. Fit right in. He literally just have to be a reskin of the Punisher and his gun shoots a laser. Once again, in the name of synergy, I'm going to say Deadpool. Deadpool should be here. Maybe even Gwenpool. Who the fuck's taking care of Jeff the Land Shark in this game? I don't know who his owner is anymore. Elsa Bloodstone's not here. Kate Bishop's not here. Put one of his owners in. You might as well put Deadpool. He got a movie out recently. And the last mutant I'm going to say is Gambit. Come on, dude. Imagine running around any of the maps just throwing cards at people that explode. I think that's all you need to hear. Gambit belongs here. He also just had a big resurgence with X-Men 97 and Deadpool and Wolverine. Everybody's loving him. Honestly, this might be the only one that I'm really like, he has to be put in this game eventually. My fuck it pick is we start getting towards the villains that I chose here. Lady Death Also just had a pretty prominent role in a property that came out recently with Agatha All Along. Just a fun character. Has a fun dynamic with Deadpool and Thanos. I think she'd be a fun specialist, maybe. I think that'd be really ironic to make Lady Death a healer. Which, speaking of Thanos, I think he'd be a fun season villain at some point. And then, future playable character. It's Thanos, dude. I want to Infinity Stone punch somebody in the fucking face. Always have, always will. Scaling it back for the villains, I'm going to say Bullseye would be a fun street level villain to put in the game. Just, dude, once again, it's a shooter. Kind of like Cable being a reskin of the Punisher. I think that all you really got to do is make Bullseye a reskin of Hawkeye. And instead of a bow and arrow, he's like throwing knives or some shit. The last character I'm going to say is Green Goblin. Once again, another character everybody loves. I think he's done some weird shit in the comics that we're never gonna forget, but in the movies, he's beautiful. Anyway, that's all I got, man. Anybody I missed that you all think should be put in the game, sound off in the comments. If you think I'm a fucking idiot and everything I said is wrong, sound off in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.